I found some like DIY video on YouTube on how to make these cheap quasar science light tubes, these RGB light tubes. You got it open?
Yeah.
How did you do that?
I'm a die boss, and boy, you better believe that.
Undoubtedly, if you're trying to get into the music video industry or trying to get into producing music videos, you've seen the quasar science lights. Unfortunately, they're upwards of $600 a piece. So I got on the internet, looked for some kind of DIY situations, and I found two videos. One where some guy just bought some shop lights from Home Depot, and then I found another video by another kid that actually made them all by scrap. The LED, like RGB strip lights that you could get to wire computers and everything else with. What I did was take both of those and kind of combine them together. I'm OCD, I want something that's going to be easily transportable, that's not going to break, and if it does break, it's not going to break my wallet over it. Transportable and easy to use. I try to keep all my gear and stuff as a worst case scenario survival kit. This is what we have to use because these other things typically go wrong. Alright, so I'm going to show you how to make these quasar lights, which is essentially just my friend Caleb. You're going to need a set of precision screwdrivers to pop the little tabs on the end of each light. You're going to want to push those tabs in gently, which is why I had Caleb do this, because I'm a klutz and I break everything. There's, I think, 3 little tabs on the end of each light. You're going to push each one of those in gently. I ordered 4 of these lights from Home Depot's website. They don't keep them in the store. They were $12.99 a piece. So you can order any RGB LED strip lights. However, I would check the power rating if there's a way to compare them, try to get something that might be a little brighter than these. These will still do the job. Just, they're obviously not as bright as the quasar ones, which is why this only costs you 18 bucks to make and the other ones are 600. I got 4 of these RGB strip lights from Walmart for 5 bucks a piece. A little bit of a detour. We had to go all the way to Walmart to get a whole new set. That entire set, not a single one of them worked. I will note that I got a different brand and similar packaging from a different Walmart location. Yeah, you can get these off Amazon, but they're literally the same knockoff brand. Everybody gets a different label on them. And none of those, I had 4 of those, not a single one worked when we plugged them in. Inside the light, there is a small rail for where the old LED was slid in on a metal track. The RGB strip light will fit into this and you can fish it through. We used a needle and thread, and since it's the same track size, the RGB strip slid right back into the track. I would think ahead of time of finding something to fish it through. Make sure that you put the other end cap on ahead of time so you can fish the cable back through and make everything nice and neat when you close it back up. We did have an issue with the string snapping. Gotcha!
What the fuck is that?
So what you can do is put a little bit of lube on the back of that adhesive backing, because as you're fishing it through, if that adhesive peels back at all, it's gonna get stuck in the tube, which is why the string kept snapping. Lastly, we took the existing connectors where the old power cable had exited the housing, and I just clamped that right back around the new RGB cable, pinched it closed, inserted it back in there, and now we have like a clean and perfect and tidy install that looks factory. These things will take a beating. They'll be easy to transport. I can Velcro them to anything. They weigh nothing, which is the bigger thing, and the USB outlet on it will allow me to be able to plug it in to any external power source. So if you have those Anchor battery packs, rechargeable battery packs, and you happen to be on location somewhere where there's no electricity, like maybe shooting in an abandoned building, for example, these can wire right up to those existing battery packs and they'll power just fine. They don't suck up a lot of power, so those things should be able to at least power your lights through a few good takes and you get the shots that you need. I think that pretty much covers it. This is the cheapest way to go around it. That's it. I'm Sean Cooper. I'm out. And let me know in the comments section below if you would like me to throw any other low budget tips, tricks, and hacks that I've learned along the way. I've accumulated a lot of crazy shooting scenarios. I laced them up behind my back like an idiot trying to be Luke Skywalker. Broke situations where things just blow up around me. Holy shit! So I'm always able to somehow find a hack or a way around it. So if you like videos like this, let me know and I'll try to come up with something more interesting to watch. Oh, like and subscribe. Hit that notification button. I'm trying to do this more often. This glasses thing's not working out for me. fucking blind, so I called Caleb.
Yeah, see, he got it apart in like 12 seconds. Whatever.